Hi, my name is Noah Schultz. I'm one of the student directors of Patriot Pantry. Never had this type of position, so we were just like taking shots in the dark to see what worked and what didn't. And so like now, we have it down a lot better, and we sort of know like the do's and don'ts and like how to make sure that we keep the donors involved and see why, like what their interest in donating is, and like how we can find a way to make sure like their interests are being fully explored and they feel like they're getting something out of the donation other than just being like, oh, like I know that I'm helping someone. Like make sure that they have like a tangible benefit from doing it. Donor relations and retention and acquisition is always challenging. We don't get any support from the university to do it, so it's just me and the other student director have to like do all of the acquisition and like retention plans, see what we can do, like look at metrics and data to say, okay, like what things can we do to make sure that donors keep donating after their first few donations. When we first started, like 3 years ago, it was really, really hard because we're like, we don't know what we're doing. We've never had this type of position. So we were just like taking shots in the dark to see what worked and what didn't. And so like now, we have it down a lot better, and we sort of know like the do's and don'ts and like how to make sure that we keep the donors involved and see why, like what their interest in donating is, and like how we can find a way to make sure like their interests are being fully explored and they feel like they're getting something out of the donation. So our partners, we've transitioned to more individual donors or community-based donors than corporations, just because it is sort of harder to get retention from corporations, because they usually have multiple people who are like, hey, like we're in need of XYZ. And so like with our partnership for Giant example, we had where they gave us the $5,000 of in-kind donations, and so that was in the form of $50 gift cards. We gave it to the students, and then once that ran out, we'd ask them for another $5,000, which they sent out, and then we were also doing monthly pickups from them. But usually we have a lot of donors who will be like, they're an alumni, or they have a kid who goes to Mason. We have one lady, Mary Crowder, her whole neighborhood in Kings Park West. They do monthly donations every single month, and so they all just bring the donations to our house. And we always get like 150 to 200 pounds donations a month from them. We have our new like official, like first official partner like in writing is Arise Campus Ministry. Yeah, and our point of contact in their org group coalition thing is Andrew Enns. And so he's like the lead pastor, and he's oversees like 200 churches in the area. And so anytime we need anything, I'll shoot him a text, or I'll email him, or I'll call him. I'll be like, hey, like the students are looking for protein items. Here's like the list of things I'm sending through email right now. Just take a look and just like put it on your listservs, or the next time you're speaking at church, like let them know, hey, the pantry's looking for this. And so usually whenever we ask, we get like hundreds of pounds of stuff from them within like a week or two. So usually student donations will be through orgs. We do have a few individual students who will make donations here and there. I know we have one student, she is putting a percentage of her paycheck into our foundation account every time she gets one. I think it's like 5% or something, so it's really small, but like, it's still like the thought that counts. And so we'll usually have like individual student donations where they hear about us through a friend. But usually it's like we'll have like BSA. So last week we had an event with BSA, an event they did like a Wild 'N Out, but like Macy version of Wild 'N Out. Have you seen that show? Yeah, so they did a version of Wild 'N Out, and all their ticket proceeds went straight to buying stuff for the pantry. So they'll be delivering that by this week. And then we'll have a Work Greek Life, a Greek org will be like, hey, like we have leftover stuff from our event that we were doing, or we want to raise funds for you. How do we go about doing that? So we handle whether they want to do like donations or whether they want to do like direct cash.